What we want to do in this video is address 5 of the most frequently asked or most common asked questions regarding a short sale. Bob?
Rob, I've heard about short sales and thought about doing one. However, I'm really not sure what it is.
It's a great question, and many people don't know what it is. There's common misconceptions about what the definition of a short sale is, but very simply put, and what most of the major lenders consider a short sale is where we sell your property for less than you owe, and we get the lenders to agree to accept that as payment in full with no further debt obligation.
Well, why would I want to?
Great question again. In Georgia, I think there are 3 primary reasons. First and foremost, your lender, let's say, God forbid, your property forecloses, okay? Your lender has the ability, or lenders in your second mortgage, your third lien holder, can come after you for what's called deficiency. Let's say you borrowed $300,000 on your property and your lender forecloses and they only receive $200,000 at foreclosure or sale thereafter. There's $100,000 that didn't get paid back to one or more lenders. As a result, they can sue you for that deficiency in Georgia and pursue you indefinitely. So what we want to do is shut the door on that, okay? And it may not even be your first lien holder that pursues you for that deficiency. They may actually wash their hands of it, but sell that debt to some secondhand collection company who's going to come after you for that years after the fact. So we want to shut the door on that. That's number 1. Number 2, we want to keep a foreclosure off your credit, okay? That is a big thing. Even though you may think your credit is not in good shape now, a short sale is a minor blip compared to a foreclosure. 3, we want to be able to put you in a position to be able to buy a new home at least in 2 years from now, as opposed to 5 years or 7 years with a foreclosure. So those 3 things. And then if you're in an active foreclosure situation, we want to be able to keep you in your house a little bit longer than would occur otherwise, 3 or 4 more months. And we can probably get you some relocation money from your lender, believe it or not.
I had a friend tell me that I just needed to walk away and let the bank have the property. Just let them foreclose. Why would I just not do that?
Yeah, and we hear that a lot. I mean, and quite frankly, most people are kind of spent by the time they get to this point emotionally, physically, and everything else. So and it's real easy to just throw your hands in the air and walk away. Again, we want to keep that deficiency door shut. We want to make sure that once a short sale is done, that your lender has no more remedy to come after you for not even $1. And secondly, you may even have other liens on your property, like an HOA lien or an IRS lien. Well, with a short sale, we are going to actually pay those down and get those released. So we're going to probably keep those creditors from beginning to come after you as well.
Okay, a question about my payments. Do I have to be behind on my payments to short sale? And what are the valid reasons that my lender might let me short sell my home? And how do I qualify to short sell my property?
Okay. Do you need to be behind? In most cases, you don't have to be behind, but what your lender is generally looking for, here's the key, the crux of everything. Something has to have materially changed since you took the loan. So let's say you took the loan in 2007. Something had to have changed between now and then, so we can petition them to allow them to forgive a portion of your loan, and that may be loss of income, loss of job, illness, relocation, divorce, excessive use of credit. Something along these lines that gives us a valid justification for asking them to forgive. And do you have to be behind? No, and we would never tell you that you should not make a payment. If you can continue to pay, you should. However, you'll find that your lenders are a lot more receptive when a loan is not performing because they're anticipating that it may foreclose, so they're looking for every other remedy short of having to foreclose on it. So does it help to be behind? Yes. Can we advise you to not make a payment? Never.
If I find myself in active foreclosure, would it be too late to consider doing a short sale?
I would say at least 50 or 60% of the people we're working with right now are in active foreclosure. The sooner we get involved, the better, but we get auctions stopped all the time. Give us at least 10 to 14 days prior to an auction date, and we stand a very, very good chance of getting your auction stopped, postponed, getting your lender to review a short sale, and potentially getting a short sale consummated 3 or 4 months later. And again, obviously, the sooner we're engaged, the better. The more time we have, the better off we are. Again, always feel free to come to the website. There's a lot more in-depth information. Send us a confidential email. Give us a call. Thank you so much for watching.